What is up, everybody? It's your boy Verse here today. Apparently, there's an article talking about how the PS5 Pro is pretty much feeling like unnecessary this time around. You know, people are triggered about this. People don't like it when you talk about Sony in negative light. Like, why do you need a PS5 Pro? And it's like, I kind of have to agree. Like, I'm not buying a PS5 Pro when it releases. It was like, if they make another Xbox, sure, I might buy that one. But I really use my PS5 as it is. It's pretty much there to play Blu-rays at this point. Like, there's no major first-party games on this system. And it's like, if there's a big third-party game coming out, I'm going to play on Xbox. So I have no reason to buy a PS5 Pro either. But, you know, it's kind of funny when a journalist mentions it. Now the Sony fanboys are in their feelings about this article right here, which is kind of like, what are you going to buy a PS5 Pro? What are you going to buy a PS5 Pro for? To play Grand Theft Auto 6? It's like, you're not going to play any first-party games on that thing until, like, Wolverine drops. So it's like, what's even the point of buying those? To play third-party games? Then you might as well be a PC gamer at that point. You might as well buy a gaming PC if you are graphics that much at that point. Like, because there's definitely not no first-party games coming out anytime soon. So, I don't know. Maybe people just want to buy it to play The Last of Us Remastered again. I don't know. I just don't really see a reason to buy a PS5 Pro right now. But if it was Xbox, I would definitely buy their Xbox Series X Pro or Xbox Series X, whatever it's going to be called, the next generation. So, let's see what people got to say about this. I don't think I could disagree more. Then he says, what's the case for it? Here, what do they respond with? 4K ray tracing at 60, but third-party games. I mean, are you gonna play? I guess. I don't know. That's what you do. If you only play on PlayStation, is sure. But as a person who owns both these systems, I don't see a reason about this. I barely play my PlayStation as it is, and they definitely not giving me too many reasons to turn on that PlayStation at this current moment. I mean, Square Enix is giving me reasons with Final Fantasy VII Remake, Rebirth Part 2, but that's Square Enix. Whereas PlayStation's part in this? It's like they made me buy the system. They had me buy the system, but they're not releasing any first-party games though. So, I run everything on performance mode because quality always looks like a choppy mess. If the Pro can handle true 4K 60 with ray tracing, then I am sold. I don't care about ray tracing, so that's a feature I can care less about. How is more power a bad thing? I mean, I'm fine. I mean, I think more options the better for consumers, but like for this time around, I don't think I'm gonna buy it either. You should at least wait till they show the damn thing. Just a weird, unnecessary article. If you had a PS5, you should know why some owners want a PS5 Pro. Games running at low resolutions to reach performance targets is one great excuse to buy a PS5 Pro, for example, and that is fine. There are machines to all type of owners. Yeah, I don't think the PS5 Pro is going to do that great this time around, like how the PS4 Pro did. When that barely did numbers, so I don't think this is going to do that much better, to be honest. The fear is palpable. Xbox is in check, about to be checkmated. It's all about controlling the narrative with you guys in the media and trying to keep Xbox relevant. So now you said there's a PlayStation, there's a bias against PlayStation now? Where do they come up with this stuff? Like, really? He says the time of Xbox being irrelevant is time past, is long past. But you know, they say that, but they can't stop talking about Starfield. Like, Starfield is a little trending like every other week or every week at this point. If that were true, then every game PC with more powerful than a PS5 is unnecessary. This is a shockingly bad take. If Final Fantasy 16 runs 40 FPS in performance mode, yeah, we need the Pro. Even if the PS5 Pro doesn't run GTA 6 at 4K 60, it'll run it much higher than the normal PS5. That alone is enough reason for me to upgrade. Yeah, for one game. I mean, I guess each their own. I just don't see a reason to do that. Agreed. Why do you need a Pro when we have a PS5 that can do 8K now? I think they have that on the box at one point. Or I'm mistaken. I don't know. I was like, there's nothing that can do 8K right now. If it can do it, it's like it's just like an indie game or something that's like irrelevant. Let's not that stand out-ish. So there are some games that can't hit a solid, consistent 60 FPS performance, so that alone makes it necessary for me. Okay. I am still buying it. The Xbox is extra unnecessary, but people still bought it. How is the Xbox unnecessary? It's a console that has games on it. First party, third party, and second party. So I don't understand why it's unnecessary, but okay. Just don't bother with a Pro. Just wait for the PlayStation 6. Yeah, I think that might be the better solution right there. So Nintendo can release a Switch OLED with only the screen as an improvement, and it was praised as what Nintendo needed as a mid-generation refresh, but Sony mid-gen refresh is unnecessary this time around. I mean, you can buy it. No, he's not saying you can't buy it. It just says, hey, there's no reason to really buy it like the OLED. If you had a Nintendo Switch, if you don't play it portable, it wasn't no reason to buy the OLED. So if you barely use your PlayStation at all, there's no reason to buy the PS5 Pro. Just that simple. It is very necessary. These new games are bringing these consoles to their knees. Are they really, though? Are they really doing that? For marketing, it's a harder sell. For hardcore, we know why we want it. If it can more easily secure higher resolution and frame rate, and for ray trace performance, it's a seller for us. You know, people talk about this whole ray tracing thing. I don't know. I'm not a believer of the ray tracing feature. I was like, I don't care. I don't really care. A PS5 Pro feels like a company that has run out of ideas. Some people are even saying they're releasing more hardware than they are exclusives at this point, first party games at this point, and it's kind of feeling that way. True, people want a high-end performance, go to PC. Yeah, I don't know if you are really like a performance nut where you gotta have the highest graphics or higher resolutions, higher visuals, frame rates. Then why don't you have a PC already? That would make the most sense to me. At this moment, the PS5 in general feels extra unnecessary. And if they are coming out with a PS5 Pro this fast, I wish I didn't buy my PS5 because there have been virtually no games for it. And it's been collecting dust while I play on PC. Seems like a giant waste. Of course, let's have nail polish fridges and toasters instead. You still butthurt about those Xbox deals. Like Sony ain't deal the same deals with different things, different companies as well, but okay. They now have as many consoles as they do first-party games. The Series X was unnecessary, yet Microsoft released it anyway. We know it will leave Xbox in the dust, that's why it's necessary. These guys really care about the console sales more than actual. It's sad because they literally brag about console sales, but there's like no first party games to even play on that PS5 Pro. So I was like, okay. People really just want to play third party games so badly on their PS5. The PS5 was unnecessary to go third party already. It's the comments kind of getting redundant at this point, but yeah. They're just butthurt that he made this post, but yeah. You gotta understand, not everybody is gonna see a need to buy the PS5 Pro. Just like most don't see the need to buy the PS4 Pro. I think the same thing is gonna happen here. It's gonna be for the hardcore and super like PlayStation enthusiasts, but the average person probably is gonna ignore it. It's just gonna fade in the wind for like super the hardcore base. I was like, once again, if you really cared about these specs that much, then you probably have a PC at that point. If you really care about graphics and visuals, like the whole ray tracing, people are mentioning, like most people don't care about that. They just want to play the game on their box, on their TV, and be done with it. So, but I'm gonna include it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts about this. Journalists saying the PS5 Pro is unnecessary, and the people getting burned in the comments. How do you feel about that? Leave a like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.